Howdy folks, my name is Keith Hershey Jr. and I'm going to be going over an update on the many projects I currently have going on and where I'm at on the channel. First off, I'm working on making a 3D inn using some of my terrain, some of her starts, and I'm going to use some other techniques that I've seen used by other channels, and I'm looking at doing maybe like a weekly vlog telling everyone where I'm at, some ideas I have in mind and plans, so maybe you, the viewers, can give me some tips, some ideas or feedback, and maybe even also help some of you viewers who want to do the same thing. So I'll probably be doing a video on that later today or tomorrow, so keep an eye out for that. The next thing I'm going to be working on is I have been talking with the YouTube RPG community, and there's been a lot of questions and a spark of interest from a lot of people who are interested in virtual tabletops. Don't really know that there's actually a ton of them out there. They don't know what to look for or anything like that. So I'm going to be doing a review on a bunch of the tabletop software programs available to everyone. I'm going to try not to rush it out, and I'm going to actually try and reach out to the makers of each one of those programs to see if they want to put any, give me any further input into the reviews. So keep an eye out for that. I'll be going over that. I still have D&D sessions going on. I'm not DMing as much. I'm more taking a back role. I'm mainly doing a lot of playing. So a lot of the other DMs have actually been recording the sessions. That's why there's been a lack of D&D sessions on my part. I've been working on creating my own setting, as well as collaborating with another friend of mine, Truman, on a campaign setting. So I've been working on that and still continue. Let's see here. I've also been contemplating, and I've been thinking it over for actually about 6 months now. I'm a big fan of Esper's channel. He did a series, which I'll put a link down below for those of you who haven't seen it yet, called Eldritch Castle, I think is what it's called. Anyhow, it's like a choose your own adventure type of thing via YouTube. It's a really good idea, and Esper did an excellent job in putting those together, where you, the viewers, take on the persona of the adventurer going through the adventure. And he's an excellent drawer. He composes his own music and everything, which is excellent. So they come off really good. And I've been wanting to do something similar to it, and since I'm really crappy at drawing, as you'll probably see some tidbits later on, I've been thinking, instead of doing drawings, of using instead some of my 3D terrain. The reason why it's been taking so long is it's not as easy as it looks or sounds, actually. So I'm trying to put a lot of thought and effort into it, and as far as my terrain, I'm not quite happy with how much I have for what I'm looking to do, so I'm trying to build up on that. So it's something I'm working on. It's more of a long-range goal, but it's something I'm working on nonetheless in the background. Thinking there was something else I was working on, and for some reason it's escaping me now. Oh, I know what it was. As far as my tutorial series for Fantasy Grounds, I've been kicking around doing an updated series, because some of the aspects of the ones I did are already becoming outdated, and especially with the new 3.0 looming around the horizon. I'm looking at possibly doing that. I was also considering just holding out and waiting for D&D Next when it comes out, and just doing it at that time, since it seems like I'm shifting more towards D&D Next. I'm not quite there. I was pretty die hard into it. With the recent packet, though, I've kind of stepped back. I'm more kind of on the fence. I'm not sure if I'm going that way or not. I might even just go back to a hybrid second edition system, but I'm not sure. But anyhow, I've talked with some people about the licensing for 5th edition on, but Wizards of the Coast is still, there's total silence. They seemed like they started talking for a little bit, and then everything just got shut down. It just went black. And obviously it sounds like they're not ready to talk about software licensing for D&D Next yet. Although I'm hoping, with the way things are going, it seems like my estimate, my guess, is D&D Next will be released around Gen Con of 2014. I could be wrong, but I'm thinking that's a pretty good guess. And if that's the case, I'm hoping that the Wizards will open up discussion with a bunch of these software developers for VTTs here soon, so that way they can have a rule set that's capable of supporting D&D Next at launch. I think it would really be beneficial for Wizards of the Coast to reach out to as many facets as possible with D&D Next in that regard. So there's my ideas, there's my ramblings. If you haven't yet subscribed, please subscribe. I got more to come. Sorry there's been a lack of content here soon, but more is coming, I promise. Oh, there was another thing I almost forgot about. I have a bunch of old D&D sessions. A bunch of the sound quality on them was really crappy, so I pulled a bunch of those off. And I've been working at trying to clean it up a little. And I have found a process. It's a pretty lengthy process, but I'm able to go in, kind of clean up the white noise and amplify to get that sound quality to where you can hear it reasonably well. So I'm also working on that. Those D&D sessions eventually will return, as that's kind of like a filler in between projects when I have some downtime. So anyhow, that's my update. Happy gaming, and we'll see you around. See you soon. Bye.